You might have thought that now we've won the title at Paris Saint-Germain, things we're going to get for the rest of the season a little bit dull. You were wrong. 262 million. I'll tell you why. There was lots of talk last episode that we would change clubs in the Paris Saint-Germain homegrown save and become Manchester City homegrown, perhaps. So I interviewed myself. Well, I didn't interview myself. I applied for the job and they interviewed me. That's how job interviews work. If anyone's trying to get a job by interviewing themselves and then turning up at that workplace, you won't get the job. I've tried. All I'll say is, who's laughing now, Woolworths? You know, because you don't exist. So I applied for the Manchester City job, and I think it went quite well. I sense they may well offer me the job, because Paris Saint-Germain are concerned I might leave. So concerned that they want to chat about me staying. Paris Saint-Germain have offered me, I mean, this is the important bit, £262 million transfer budget if I stay at Paris Saint-Germain. That wasn't there before. The interesting thing about that is that not only that they're offering 2.8 million per week, which is about $1 million more than we already spend. I looked at the balance. I thought 260 million, we must have loads of money then. There's 4 million in there. So I feel like I might plunge them into debt and then leave. So the question was this: do we go to Manchester City if we're of course offered that job and start adding this homegrown challenge, or do we stay at Paris Saint-Germain for one more year, try and win the Champions League, bring in the best French talent, see if it's possible with the money we've now got to bring in the best French talent and stay one more year and then probably move on before the release of FM17. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to stay at Paris Saint-Germain. I was going to leave. I was all set on leaving. 262 million though, a lot of money, and I'm not sure I've actually signed a new contract or anything. I've just said yes, that's fine. 262 million, that's absolutely fine. Now I know it's not strictly the summer, but we're doing it now. So how much do they want for Pogba? They don't want to talk about it. Oh god, Benzema. Karim Benzema. Now we're obviously losing Martial at the end of the season. We might as well get a replacement. All right, let's lower some of these down. And we've got 262 million. I'm not too arsed, but let's be reasonable. Boom. They've added more in there. Okay, 37 million for Karim Benzema. I'll still have 220 million to spend. So we'll get that done. Antoine Griezmann. Do we need a strike partner for Benzi? They want 70. We'll come back to that in the summer. Now, Varane's quite good, isn't he? Let's just deal with that. They don't want to talk about it at the moment. Laporte, a player I've been trying to sign for ages. How much do they want for him? They don't want to... Well, the summer's going to be fun. We'll do that in a few episodes' time. Now, of course, last episode we won Ligue 1 with a win against Monaco, and now we have a quarter-final in the Champions... No, we got knocked out. We have a quarter-final in the Europa League against Southampton, and we might as well prepare ourselves for life in England, which may well be the thing that happens beyond next season. So, Southampton, both games today are going to be against Southampton. We'll kick things off in the first one, which is this Thursday, so I've got to continue forward a bit. Karim Benzema doesn't think it would be a good career move to move to Ligue 1. I'll make him club captain. I'll deal with that. He's not interested. Okay. Was this a bad decision? I'm starting to wonder. Oh, we've had Regen there as well. That's interesting. Ahmad Musilio is the hot prospect. I won't be using him ever, though. Okay, then. Team for today. First game against Southampton. Lloris in goal. Debuchy, Zuma, De Meo, Kurzawa, Rabiot, Stambouli in the middle. We've got a problem in central midfield. I'll show you why. Matuidi and Villa both injured. And then we've got ineligible players as well. So we can't get anyone else further down. It's a problem. Sissoko on the right. Ben Arfa in the middle. Payet on the left. And Martial up top through the middle. You can see from our bench, it's quite attacking. So that'll be fun for later. I might actually play Stambouli slightly deeper. Yeah. Let's get creative. Actually, I've played a formation like this before. Let's do this. Formation man's back. I need to work on the t-shirt. I forgot about that. Fred, sir, put that on the back burner. Now, hello, you're playing very defensively, aren't you? 4-5-1 from Southampton. We're going to go at them hard. Put it in 2 dimensions. I've never said 2 dimensions before. There we are. The amount of times I've said 3 dimensions, I've never said 2 dimensions. Well, we're playing in 2 dimensions. Martial, first chance of the game. That would have been a good start. That would have been a really good start. Ben Arfa on this left side. Ball in. Blocked. So yeah, what do you think? Should we have gone to City this year? Or should we try and spend all the money in Paris Saint-Germain? The problem is, I don't know if we're... Now I'm concerned that we're not actually going to be able to attract anybody. So... Oh, God. Well, if they don't want to come, we'll just throw loads of money at them. Because that's all we've got now. All the money. Southampton are doing some lovely keep ball. They've passed it around, I'm not going to lie, for about 20 minutes. I mean, Will we ever get it back? That's the question. If they score from this, I mean, look, they're just passing it round. That's a lovely ball to Nathan Redmond. Ball into Rodriguez. They've hit the bar. I'll tell you now, that would be one of the best team goals I've ever seen on Football Manager. Unlucky. It was the sort of highlight which made me wonder, is it on key highlights or are we on full match? I was concerned. So at half-time, at home to Southampton, we're not yet scoring a goal, which is interesting. I'm going to say there's no pressure today. It's the Europa League. Don't stress about this. Do not stress. That should be a lesson for everybody. Do not stress about the Europa League. Unless, of course, you're in the final against a Spanish team that have previously won it and, maybe you've taken a lead and maybe you throw it away. I'm not upset about it still. Just forget it. Okay, we're coming forward. Ben Arfa towards Martial. Oh, it's not good goalkeeping, but the save comes in. Payet at the back post. Kurzawa now. Rabiot, chance isn't over. It is now as the ball goes out for a throw-in. We're applying a little bit more pressure, though, which is good. Going to get it off fluid, get it on structured. We want to just create more clear-cut openings. The important thing, of course, is to not let them score. The second leg coming straight after this one. So to not let them score will be ideal. I should probably have made some changes. The problem is they're all attacking. Hopefully for the second leg, we might have either Matuidi or Mvia back, and it makes us slightly more balanced. This game's been a little bit of a mess, I'm not going to lie, as Prowse gets it. I mean, there's not long left to go. If they score in the final 5 seconds, they've done well there. But no, that will be it. Paris Saint-Germain 0, Southampton Football Club 0. And yes, I dare say quite a dull affair. So let's get on to the second one, where there has to be a winner. As things stand, extra time. Right then, game 2, and more problems. Matuidi and Mvia not fit for this. So there we are. I also decided smartly to play my first team in the league match against Bastia, which means utterly nothing. So no one's at full fitness, apart from Jeremy Mathieu, which is a centre-back. Also, in the little break there, I tried to sign Anthony Martial for 50 million. Manchester were like, yeah, 50 million, fine. He wanted 240 grand a week and a 10.75 signing on fee. So we'll go back there in the summer. And hopefully he wants less than that, the lunatic. Okay, then as you know, we are 0-0 with Southampton, not only overall, but at the start of this game. And hopefully, despite their 4-5-1 formation, we can break it down and do the best of our abilities here and get ourselves the win. So the passionate team talk is happening. Passionate team talk results in wins. So as things get underway here, we're hoping that an away goal will prove enough. I do think one goal actually, one goal might win it. With how defensive Southampton seem to be setting up, one goal may well win it. As Rabiot plays it forward towards Anthony Martial, who obviously knows the Premier League better than most players in this team, apart from perhaps Ben Arfa, who has played in the Premier League, and so's Dimitri Payet actually as well. Probably some others too that I forget the names of. Sissoko, there's another one. Really, what I should be doing here is playing Sissoko in the middle and playing someone else out wide. Yeah, let's do that. So I know Stambouli is going to be upset about the fact that we're taking him off here, but tough. I'm going to bring Augustine on, who I think is probably the best option out there on the right-hand side. So Stambouli off, Sissoko in the middle. Probably should have done that last game. Why didn't I do that last game? Now, I think we're a force to be reckoned with now. Good luck, Southampton. This is cool. Game over for you. Please get a goal. Please get a goal. Please get a goal. Please get a goal. Really, if we don't win this, then I'll make a deal. If we win this, I'll upload another one of these tomorrow. That's a promise as well. Not even like one of those other promises I do which don't come true. That's more of a wish, isn't it? A promise that if we go through, I'll do the next leg or the next sort of, corner. Video coming out tomorrow. Yay. Actually, no, I'm quite enjoying the save, so we might as well do another one. We will track the Europa League journey, is what I'm getting at, if we win here today. And, yeah, we'll do another video tomorrow. So, ball's played in, my 3 heads down, boom, and there it's 1-0 there. Lovely stuff. And I say, that could be it, because Southampton don't look that threatening. We've not seen much from them, and I think a 1-0 lead, with it being an away goal, obviously they now have to score 2. Do we see them scoring 2? I certainly do not. So, at half-time, we're going to continue with the passionate approach and start the second half. Everyone looks extremely delighted. I do think extremely delighted is an overreaction generally. I've never seen anybody extremely delighted. Apart from when my sister got an iPad and she cried. Apart from that, I've never seen it. Southampton coming forward. First time we've really seen anything from them. Redmond into Shane Long, offside. Offside. I know it's offside. Don't try and trick me with your goal. Shane Long, offside. Thank you very much. Disallowed. I've got to say it's quite nervy here, because while I've got sort of 2 other substitutions to make, as we've kind of touched upon, there's not really anything we can change. But with 20 minutes left, Ben Arfa's going to come off and Angenda's going to come on for fresh legs. Come on, fresh legs. Let's do this. Now, Southampton have to do something pretty soon. That was a bit nervy. Hugo Lloris, there's another Premier League player for you. There's actually quite a few. Kurt Zuma's there as well, isn't he? Half the team, Ben. Half the team know the Premier League. Rabiot out to Augustine. Of course, with this new budget, I might as well touch on this now. It's Martial, but forget that sentence. Forget it. With all this new money, who is the must-buy French player then? Who's the one player we should put the money in? Is it Pogba? Is Pogba the man we should break the transfer record for? I mean, no one would do that in real life, but I mean, because, he's not actually proven himself at a high level. Nathan Redmond, hi. But, he's not actually proven himself at the top level yet. He's not, he's not a striker who scores 50 goals a season. He's just a midfielder, so I don't know if he'd be worth breaking the transfer record for, as good a player as he is. You can use this clip when we break the transfer record for him in the summer. Yep, you sure can. Okay, there's not long left to go here, and I've promised that if... Oh, good grief. Okay, let's go defensive. Or counter-attack. Let's counter from here, and for the final 3 minutes? If we hold on, there'll be another video tomorrow. It's not me that'll be ruining it, it's Southampton, and that's where we should address our... Oh, it's a goal! It's the end of the game. It's not a goal. The wrong commentary. Okay. A good win, boys. Well done. That does see us through, then, to the next round of the Europa League. I'm not entirely sure who we play, but there are some big teams that have gone through, namely Manchester United, who have absolutely destroyed Benfica. Am I right in thinking we get Benfica? Yeah, oh, yes, Manchester United is the team. Yes. So that's tomorrow against Manchester United. Oh, interestingly though, we have the Coupe de la Ligue final. That has put a spanner in the works. Should we just do 3 games in one episode? 3 games? And if you'd like, okay, I'll do a deal. If we hit 1,500 likes, we'll do 3 games in an episode. That's for box office. Right then, if you enjoyed today's episode, as I say, leave a like if you want to see more. Subscribe to the channel. Just get 31,000 subscribers. That's thank you. It's cool, isn't it? We love with care from Ilspector. Until next time, goodbye. We didn't learn a French word. I think bon appetit might be the one. There you are. There's a word. Does it just mean enjoy your food? I don't know.